Hey everyone, this is Kill Ogre here, and I'm going to actually talk about something a little bit different. It's actually the concept of getting a tattoo. Well, sorry about that. The thing about a tattoo, which, from my last video, you understand the concept of being unique and different, and having something that, makes you that bizarre oddity. But when actually thinking of a tattoo, don't get something fucking stupid. And what do you mean by that, sir? Oh, my tattoos mean something important to me, like the band Kiss. Guess what? Unless Kiss was the major factor in your whole entire life and you still listen to them from the age of probably 9 to 10, 9 to, now, your present age, then yes, get that bad tattoo. But if it's a brand new band out that's only been out for 2 years, don't get that shit tattooed. That's the most idiotic and stupid concept I've ever fucking seen. With a tattoo, I think a great thing to do is think of a design. Even get a buddy to draw it out, or if you're a good artist yourself, draw it out. And sit on it for a year, 2 years, and think about the concept behind it. It's like, okay, am I getting this tattoo for the right reasons? Am I getting the tattoo for a special meaning? Or am I just getting a tattoo because, it's a tattoo? Or, oh, it looked cool when I'm 18, it's going to look cool when I'm 30, because guess what? It probably won't. I've been talking to a lot of my friends about my concepts of tattoos, the tattoos I would prefer to get, but because of financial restrictions and stuff like that, I just can't afford them at this point in time. I want to get the equivalent of a sleeve of video game characters, because video games have been such a big and influential part of my life. I want to get one of those. I want to get an elephant playing the slot machine so I can, remember my grandmother who loved slot machines and loved elephants. I have these concepts for tattoos for personal meaning and, the love. You can't fall in love with Justin Bieber in the 2 years he's been out performing and get that shit tattooed on you, because guess what? By the time you're probably 30 to 40, unless you're one of those creepy moms who like Justin Bieber, you're gonna fucking regret it, and you really will, and it's a permanent thing unless you go into the lasers, and that's 3 times more expensive than, or actually about 4 times more expensive than probably the tattoo itself was, and then also, a hell of a lot more expensive than just using your common sense. It's funny because, people look at tattooing as a great way to express themselves, but they don't put enough credit to them, credit and time and, behind it. If I was going to get a tattoo tomorrow, I want it to mean something that, 40 years later, when it probably looks like a fucking prune on my arm, I want it to still have that same meaning that touches me. So, a lot of my tattoos I've been thinking about since I was 18. I'm now 25. That's just a joke. But I'm now 25, so, I've been thinking about tattoos for 7 years and the tattoos I would prefer to get. So, and I'm not going to regret any of them. Also, if you're going to get a tattoo, do your homework. Go to the guys, look at the examples. If it's just a book with drawings in it, don't do it. Have pictures of tattoos on people's arms. See if they have references of people who've gotten tattoos that from there who's, it's been 2-3 years, so you can see how bad it faded or anything in that category. Those things are important. Make sure, you call your health board and see the last time the place got tested and see how well they did. Find all these things out, because it is important for you to be really well versed in someone who's going to stick a needle in your arm, and guess what? If it's not a clean needle, you're probably not going to walk out of there perfectly fine. You're probably going to get hepatitis. You're probably going to, worst case scenario, you get AIDS. You can get so many diseases from transfers of blood. Just be smart. Make sure they have an autoclave. Make sure if they do have needles, they're opening the packages right in front of you. These things are key. I have a buddy who has a beholder on his arm. Why? He played D&D, but he put so much meaning behind it about, making friendships and stuff like this, and what this game opened the doors to. He has lifelong friends now from this game. And if not, at least lifelong memories of really happy things coming from this game. And that, I think, is ingenious. If I got a tattoo of Master Chief on my back, I'm going to remember it for all the good times I had playing with my buddies and, enjoying the game, and all this stuff. So, with tattoos, yes, it's a cool concept to look different if you actually be smart about it. Like, if you're drunk, going into a tattoo parlor and picking out a leopard tattoo on your shoulder because it looks cool, guess what? Once you sober up, you're probably going to second guess it looked cool. Well, everyone, this was Kill Ogre yet again, and hope you guys enjoy this video, and comment again. I love hearing from you guys. Also, if you're going to comment about me being fat and shit like that, make sure it's creative. Go to the other videos, check out the other comments, because guess what? You probably aren't the first one to say it, but I do love seeing some very creative fat jokes. You guys have fun. Enjoy yourselves.